Because it's Exhibit A, it lists the council people, and then it lists Andrew Jackson, Chris Glassburn, and Sandra Morgan.
Just a signature line on that.
Wait a minute, let me ask you this.
The one that we just passed, the one we're gonna add it to.
Okay, but I'm looking at Exhibit A.
That's just for them to read and sign that they got it.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this, and right here, you gotta clarify for me this. Joei Graham's name is not on this Exhibit A, or neither.
Is this for the memorandum of understanding?
Yes, yes.
That's not the final application.
No, I'm asking for clarification.
We'll get it on it.
Alright, we're good on it.
Okay, but don't cut me off.
You got, no, you're good.
All right.
So it's been moved and second.
Wait a minute. I don't want to slow the process. Okay, we just voted for Exhibit A with two names missing off. And all I'm trying to do is correct this. Okay, but it's not on the document I'm looking at. Okay?
We got a lot of offers on right there. That's it right there.
That's the version she did.
Okay, and I have a version with
Okay.
two names
I
missing.
got it.
Okay.
Actually, to clear up any misconception, we need to just do away with that because it's a lot of clutter.
Exactly.
You need to just.
So this is the one we're going with.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
You can proceed.
call the roll on the appointment.
Hey, Councilman Martin.
Yeah, what am I voting on? I got thrown out. What am I voting on?
For the names.
The three commissioners? Okay. Yeah.
Councilman Thomas. Council Graham. Yay. Council Vice President King.
Yay.
Council President.
Yeah. Now we gotta make a motion on the, what is it?
Okay. I would like to make a motion that the amendments be accepted for ordinance.
Motion to remove the bill
I
to
should
adopt ordinance 416 as amended.
I move to adopt ordinance 416 as amended.
Second.
I second it.
Second. Any discussion?
No.
For discussion purposes, I'd like to introduce the three. I understand. Andrew Jackson, come to the front, promote. Glassburn, I never think it's first.
Chris
Glassburn.
Chris, what?
Glassburn.
Sandra Morgan. If each one of you all don't mind, you can just take 2 minutes and just kind of introduce yourself. Call me first, I'll go first. But the ladies should go
Oh, ladies, you go first. Okay, go ahead, ladies
Thank
first.
you. Well, how do you like that? Ladies first. Hello, everyone. My name is Sandra Morgan. I'm a resident of East Cleveland. I'm a lifelong Clevelander. I've been in the region my entire life, with the exception of going to school and a little bit else. My family has been in Cleveland since 1895, and that's something that I'm very proud about, and have been contributors to this community for quite a long time. I'm excited to serve you and to work on our behalf, because I think that the city of East Cleveland is a marvelous place to live. We have some fantastic assets here, not the least of which is the people of East Cleveland, and I'm looking forward to working on our behalf. That's it. Thank you.
My name is Chris Glassburn. I've spent the last 15 years or so of my career working in the U.S. Congress, the Canadian Parliament, the Ohio General Assembly, and now I currently work at Cuyahoga County. I am not an attorney, but I've spent my career writing law and writing budgets for large government organizations. I believe I can uniquely assist East Cleveland with the challenges you are facing in terms of your financial issues. I've lived in Greater Cleveland my entire life. I commuted daily to Columbus for the years that I worked there and came back every night. I am not a resident of the city of East Cleveland. I hope to earn your trust and to hear everything that all of you have to offer. I believe that there's a lot more to East Cleveland than has been brought out in the media or in the discussions of this topic.
That's true.
So, with that said, I'll let the third commissioner speak.
My name is Andrew Jackson. I am born and raised in the city of Cleveland. I went to Cleveland Public Schools, went to Cleveland State University, and I have spent the last 37 years in corporate America. I worked at Society National Bank. I'm that old. Many of you may not know it's the old Key Bank. And I spent 25 years on high value consulting. And I now own 2 businesses here in Cleveland. And I am here because I think I bring 3 or 4 things to the table that might be very helpful to East Cleveland. I think that what you're embarking on is a serious business transaction. You need a good business person. Secondly, you need somebody who has empathy for what you're saying. And what's your name again, sir? Mr. Mays. I identify what he's saying. I think that if I were you, I would want a East Cleveland resident to represent me. But also you want the right people representing you too. And oftentimes, you may not find that skill set in East Cleveland. Oftentimes I hear Hispanics saying that, I want a Hispanic to represent me. But we have been liberated by other people who are not in our race many a day. And we have to respect that that's a possibility, but I understand and have empathy for where you are. So I'm empathetic to your cause. The third thing I would tell you is you need a good listener, because the reason why you have 2 ears and 1 nose and 1 mouth is because you listen more than you talk. And I think that we'll be a good listener. And you also need somebody who's free. I told the community, you need somebody who's free to make decisions, not based on, is it good for me, is it good for them, is it good for the people who I represent? And you have to feel like you're unencumbered in that decision-making process. Because if you have somebody on this committee who believes that they better make a decision because there's some personal gain in it for them, or they trying to help somebody else, they should not be on this committee. The only thing I ask you is, I should be innocent until proven guilty. Don't take me to trial before I go to trial. And I'll be the first one to resign from your committee if you believe that I'm not serving you. I didn't hear anything about that in Exhibit A, but we're all volunteering up here, I think. They didn't tell me I was going to get paid, now that I know of. So I'm volunteering. And so if you feel like I'm not serving you well, you have the right to ask that. And I'll be the first one to tell you, my wife would love for me to come home. I'm supposed to be home for dinner tonight, but I'm not. And it's hot. The humidity has dropped my hair in here. And it's time to get on with the business, and you should believe that and trust your council people. And I'm going to tell you that Mrs. Thomas was hard. She looked at me and said, nothing else to say to you when I interviewed, because she knew what she needed in the 3 commissioners. And I think that very well. But if you don't believe that, you have to for the trial. That's all I ask you to do.
Also, I like to acknowledge, you already see this. I like to acknowledge the other gentlemen right here, John Nestor and Neil Brennan. Those are alternates that are here tonight that's present in this meeting. Motion to call the roll.
Okay, Councilor Martin.
Wait, hold on. We're calling it for ordinance number 416. Does anybody know what it is?
Yes. Councilor Martin.
Yay.
Councilor Thomas.
Yay.
Councilor Graham. Yeah. Council Vice President King.
Yay.
Council President Hughes.
Yeah.